Hi, I'm Angela John. I'm an independent director on the Parkland Corporation Board of Directors. I'm here to share with you some insights from a recent NACD Texas TriCities Chapter event called The Board's Expanding Role in Human Capital Oversight. We had a great panel at this event, and one of the things that two of the panelists shared with us was about the importance of integrating conversations about people into all of our financial and strategy conversations as a board. It's important for both what we do today and what we're doing for the future. And we can anchor our focus and our work in the compensation committees around achieving strategy. Always asking, do we have the right talent we need to deliver today and for the future? Now, we had another perspective brought in by John, who was representing the investor perspective from BlackRock. And he asked directors to provide investors with specific objective and measures to show how we're addressing talent. And I think that's an important thing, and also a very difficult thing for boards to do, is define what are those measures that support the strategy and what we're doing around the business in the matter of our people and our talent. All the panelists had great practical advice to share also about interacting with employees to get away from just what they called the curated board experience. So outside of the boardroom. And some of those included site visits, and I've really enjoyed every site visit that I've done with Parkland. But they also included things like spending more time at the office when you go to board meetings and meet people where they are in their office and talk to them about how they're delivering on the strategy for the company. So I want to finish with a quote that Theo shared, and it was from Henry Ford. And that quote was, "The two most important things in any company do not appear on its balance sheet, and that is its reputation and its people."
I'm Jason Schenker. I'm president of Prestige Economics and chairman of the Futurist Institute. I was on the call yesterday with the NACD Texas TriCities group about human resources and thinking about it as a capital risk and how important it is for corporate boards. As in many of the NACD calls, there were discussions of emerging technologies like AI, geopolitics, and the economy. In this instance, the tightness of the labor market really makes the question around human capital and human capital risk truly important. You've got a very tight labor market, and human capital is something that many companies are really struggling to hold onto and to build upon as they're trying to reach their goals. One of the really interesting parts that came in this discussion wasn't just the overall notion of human capital risk as being part of general enterprise risk, but it was also the notion that human capital discussions should rise to the threshold of board discussions. So when boards are convening, part of the human capital strategy and the resources and where they may be lacking should be part of the board packet. As with many NACD calls and meetings, this offered a tremendous opportunity for attendees to have an interactive discussion with the extremely knowledgeable panelists, and it left people with tangible takeaways for what they might be thinking about doing to improve how their board approaches this critical strategic issue.
Well, hello, my name is Sam Smolik. I just completed the Human Capital Management webinar sponsored by NACD, and I tell you, it was outstanding. We talked about the importance of hiring the right people and inspiring the right people, not just retaining, but inspiring the right people in your organization. And people really typically want four basic things. They want to do important work. They want to enjoy the people and the supervisor that they work with. They want to know that people see what they're doing. They want to be recognized for their work. and they want advancement opportunities. So I think my takeaways from this session were that you have to get to know your people, you have to personalize it, treat them like individuals. A lot of people will say they don't care what my supervisor knows. They want to know that he cares about me. And that's extremely critical. So I recommend everybody watch this video again if it's going to be re-recorded, and participate in NAC activities in the future. Thank you.